Hello everyone, it's me Meitbox and welcome to this new video. Today I'm going to share with you my hopes/ideas for a new Animal Crossing game. New Horizons was a really good game, but there are a couple of things I'm missing. There are some features that have been in past Animal Crossing games that I hope will return to a new one, and also some brand new ideas. So let's dive right in. We can start with some of the more basic ideas. We all know that New Horizons introduced the new crafting system, which is really good, but it has quite a few limitations, like bulk crafting. The next Animal Crossing game definitely needs to have bulk crafting. I understand it's supposed to be a chill game, but it gets really frustrating if you need to craft many of the same item. Something else that's bugging me is I want to be able to purchase crafting material. I don't have time to go around cutting wood all the time. Just make them accessible in the shop. I never have enough wood and I have to go through all my trees, and it's really annoying. I just don't like it. It's so time consuming. A returning feature from the past Animal Crossing games, especially the first one, is I want more savage villagers. I want to get trash talked to. If my outfit looks stupid, you should be able to say it is. And also, if I go into your home unannounced, you should be able to be rude to me. It's just common sense. I'm not such a fan of the newer Animal Crossing games having too nice villagers. Nothing they say is upsetting or rude, and they seem to be... They lack the emotion that's called anger, bitterness, jealousy. I don't know, I feel like those emotions, they are non-existing. It's a bit boring, and the dialogue as well in New Horizons is pretty bad. And there's not much variety, so that's something I really hope they bring back. I doubt they will, because I don't think being called the mental grunt of your family is something that would vibe well in 2023, but I can hope. Also, give us more crossovers. We got the Mario crossover event or not event, but feature, or whatever you want to call it, update, in New Horizons. But in previous Animal Crossing games, we have had a lot of different items from across the Nintendo franchise. Or the Nintendo worlds? What do you want to call it? I don't know. But we had Splatoon things, we had Zelda things, Metroid things, I believe. Probably a lot more that I can't think about right now, but we had so many cool crossover items in New Leaf, and I think we had some in Wild World as well. Not so many, perhaps. And I also think we had some in Let's Go to the City, or as you Americans call it, City Folk. Anyways, I felt like I've gone on too long on that segment. So let's go deeper. So I want Thornton Island back, or it doesn't need to be Thornton Island, but give me back my multiplayer minigames. I had so much fun going to Thornton Island with friends on Animal Crossing New Leaf for Nintendo 3DS. And yeah, some of the minigames weren't that good, but it was a decent selection of minigames. And I think it changed either daily or weekly or something. And you would also get tokens or coin. I can't remember exactly what it was called, Tortimer token or whatever, or medals, from competing in the games. And you could use these medals to buy exclusive furniture and clothing and swimsuits at Thornton Island that you could take back to your own town. And it was really cool and was a lot of fun, and I hope they can bring something like that back. And now to one of my new ideas. I want exploration. Let me go to a forest, to the mountains, to the city, a tropical island with a volcano and palm trees and rare fishes, swamp where there are a lot of bugs maybe, and things like that. It would be so cool if you could either walk to a place or take the bus or whatever, and you can choose go to the forest, go to the mountains, go to the city, whatever. But you can also go there on foot, so the whole world is interconnected. And I have some ideas to what you can actually do there besides just walking around, because that would be boring. And one of the things I think could be maybe fun, I'm not sure, but it is an idea I have, and I would like to have jobs in a new Animal Crossing game that you can actually earn bells from, and you can choose to work as much or as less as you want. I think it would be cool if some of the jobs were exclusive to some areas. Let's say if you want to be a fisherman, you can go to the tropical island and become a fisherman there. You can either fish by the coastline or take a boat out to the middle of the ocean to fish there. And you can actually steer the boat it will be like a pool of water. So it's like swimming, except you're on a boat, so you steer the boat, and then you decide like, hey, I want to fish here, and then you throw out your like fishing rod, and then you can maybe get some rare fish in the ocean. But yeah, like that could be a job, and in the swamp you can be a bug catcher. And like in the city you can have an office job and do office things like getting water from the water machine, printing out documents, typing things on the PC. There are even at-home works that I just made up now. You can be an influencer from home. You can just set up a studio with a camera and a PC, and then you can just start working from home as well, and if you do good, you can get much bells. You can also be a real estate agent for like a Tom Nook or something. You can go around and selling homes to animals. That's sort of like in the happy home paradise part, but like in town or like in the city. And you can also be a handyman. You can set up a new house. Do you need a new house in the town? Make it yourself and get paid. Tom Nook pays a good bell for good price or for a good house. And you can decide how big or small the house will be. So no longer will all the residents have the same boring sized house. You can decide however big or small you want it to be. Oh yeah, and this is actually a new feature that I think would be really cool. Okay, we can start with if you are multiple users on the same, let's say this is on the Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2, and it works in a similar way as Switch does it today. In Animal Crossing New Horizons, you're all stuck on the same island, and the first player to make the town or island is like the boss, and that person has to do like all the things to actually unlock everything. Like the other players can't progress, which is boring. You can have up to 4 towns on your save file or on your game. You can freely choose if you want more of the people on the same system to live in the same town, that's fine. But if both of you want a town of your own, you can have one. So let's say user 1 creates a town. Let's call it Townville. And then the second user doesn't want to live in Townville, so the second user makes a town called Icybox, because that's the thing that's the first thing I saw on my table. So of course that's the name. And that will be a neighboring town. So like next to Townsville, Icybox will be. And there will actually be a path in game. You can walk from Townsville or Townville over to Icybox. So even if you are the mayor or whatever you are in this next game in Townville, you can go and visit your friend or sibling or parent or whatever that lives in Icybox and see how their town looks like, and even visit their shops and everything like that. Also, if you are alone, you don't have friends or family on the Switch, you can add your friends' towns to your neighborhood, because you have used 1 slot of your town, but there are still 3 left. But I don't want to make more towns on my system with new users. That's a bit not that's not what I want to do. So then they're like, hey, are you also playing this new Animal Crossing game? Dude, we should link towns. And the friend is like, oh yeah, we should. And then both of you go into like the menu and you're like, link town, and like, are you sure? And then you're like, yes, I'm sure. And then you interlink the towns. Now Townville, if that's your town, and like Friendville is the friend's town, you can go there. You can go there whenever you want. Like, even if you're offline and you have interlinked the 2 towns, you can go and visit Friendsville and see how the town looks like. You can use the shops, talk to the villager and everything. Maybe do some side jobs in that town as well. And that's so cool. And like, whenever any of you players connect to the internet and you do changes or you play the game, the town on like both systems will update. So like, imagine your friend has done some new things in Friendville and they log on, and then they like close the game and then they're done for the day. That save data will be uploaded to the cloud and then downloaded on your system. So the next time you log on to Townville, you can see the updates in Friendville. You just scroll on over and you can see, oh, my friend did all this. That's so cool. I just feel like I'm having a conversation with myself right now, but like, I just feel like this is a really cool idea. I'm not sure how easy it is to execute, but like, I like this idea. I think this will be really cool. Just do it, Nintendo. I'm giving you the ideas. You use your technical skill and prowess to make it, and I can give you these ideas. Okay, I probably have more ideas, but I run out of place on my writing thingy, so I had to stop. Oh yeah, I forgot that you can also be a shoe polisher in the town if you want to, like Kicks. So if you want to be a shoe polisher, you can. It's not very good paid, but if you want to, you can. So yeah, that are my ideas for a new Animal Crossing game. I will probably think about a lot more whenever I end this video, and I was like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Oh, why didn't I mention that in the video? That would be a cool idea. But that's what I have right now on paper, and that's enough for this video, I think. So, what did you think? Are there any of these ideas you would want in a new Animal Crossing game? Or do you have any ideas of your own? Comment down below if you have some ideas of your own, or if you liked some of my ideas. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.